वैसे ਤਾਂ मैं कोई सेलिब्रिटी नहीं ਜਾਂ मैं कोई इन्ना पॉपुलर बंदा नहीं कि I need to tell my story to the world. But I thought maybe it's important that all the new immigrants, ਜਿੰਨੇ ਵੀ ਬੰਦੇ ਇੰਡੀਆ ਤੋਂ ਆ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ, ਆਪਾਂ ਰੋਜ਼ ਇੱਥੇ ਆਉਂਦੇ ਆ, ਆਪਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਕਿ ਬਹੁਤ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਸਟਰਗਲ ਆ, ਬਟ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਕੈਨੇਡਾ ਆਏ ਨੂੰ 30 ਸਾਲ ਹੋ ਗਏ ਔਰ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਇਹ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਕਿ 30 ਸਾਲ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਜੋ ਸੋਚਿਆ ਸੀ ਕਿ ਜਿੰਨੀ ਸਟਰਗਲ ਹੋਣੀ ਆ ਉਨੀ ਕਰਨੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਪਈ। ਦਿਸ ਕੰਟਰੀ ਗਿਵਸ ਅ ਲੋਟ ਟੂ ਐਵਰੀਬਡੀ। ਨੈਵਰ ਥਾਟ ਇਨ ਮਾਈ ਲਾਈਫ ਕਿ ਇੱਕ ਛੋਟੇ ਜਿਹੇ ਪਿੰਡ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਜੰਮਿਆ ਪਲਿਆ, ਛੋਟੀ ਜਿਹੀ ਫੈਮਿਲੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਅੱਜ ਮੈਂ 2023 ਵਿੱਚ ਬੈਠਾ ਇੱਕ ਇੰਟਰਵਿਊ ਟਾਈਪ ਰਿਕਾਰਡਿੰਗ ਕਰ ਰਿਹਾ। It comes with hard work, comes with a lot of luck, comes with a lot of family support, comes with patience to weather the storms. Came to Canada in 1996. 2003, we started Cystal Consulting Inc. It's actually funny, the name. Cystal Consulting Inc. has no relevance to our business. But my wife and my sister were persistent that we use the name Cystal. And the only company we could register with Cystal was Cystal Consulting Inc. So we don't do any consulting. We're drywallers. I've made my life with a comment saying, I'm just a dumb drywaller. The story was unique. The opportunity came by luck. Joined my family. I started the business with my brother-in-law, my sister's husband. In and about 2003, we started talking about it. Incorporated the company in 2004. Signed our first contract on May 1st, 2005. It's been over 18 years since we've been operational. We have done drywall in almost 250 buildings. Almost 3 million square feet of drywall we put up. And that was the start of a journey that has given me personally a lot of success, a lot of joy, a lot of happiness, some stresses. But it was a journey worth taking. In the beginning, I used to use the term luck as a metaphor, trying to explain that we just got lucky because we just happened to be at the right place, right time for an opportunity that came our way to start business. People used to make fun of that comment and not believe it, but it was actually true. I later transformed my business with the word luck. And that transformation came with breaking the word luck into 4 words and having a meaning for each word. L is learning, U is understanding, C is creativity, and K is knowledge, meaning you learn from your mistakes, you understand, you create, you gain knowledge from it, and that's how you grow your business. So we didn't rush into things. We wanted to learn construction, wanted to understand how projects were built, want to have that knowledge before we move to the next step. 6 years ago, we started Cannon Construction Management, which is a full-on general contracting division that built concrete high-rises. The experience that we gained in the drywall space was instrumental in our success in KCM. Once we started going through KCM and going through the early falls, remember, falls come. You just have to be able to weather the storm. And you have to do enough planning to foresee some of those falls coming so you can be prepared for them and brace for them. The success of KCM was huge for us. We always envisioned to build our own buildings. That was mine and Kuldeep's lifelong goal. And we didn't want to do it if we weren't prepared to build and know how to build a home that someone is going to live in, because we believe in the family values. We believe that if we're going to build a home for someone, it has to be of the highest quality, something that we can live in. And I think CCI and KCM played a huge role in the formation of Lower Ventures and our first high-rise project, the Grand on King George. We were nervous about when we launched the project, but we sold out in 2 weeks. There was great demand for the product. The demand was a bit different because people knew that we know how to build. And I think that's important, that people knew if we are going to build their home for them, it's going to be a good one. We're not going to cut corners. There's going to be no mistakes. It's going to be well thought of. It's going to be well executed. And with God's grace, we're 3 months ahead of schedule on Grand, scheduled to finish sometime next year. Be a great accomplishment. One of the tallest towers in city of Surrey, 47 stories tall. It's about 6 to 8 meters shorter than the tallest building in Surrey. So we take a lot of pride in saying that we are part of building a generational building that people in Surrey will probably one day get to know downtown Surrey for, the Grand on King George. We truly believe in the fact that our family is building your home and we stand behind it and we will always stand behind it. If you are around us, you can see that me and Kuldeep are always on site. We're always participating in construction activities. We're participating in social activities on site. We're participating in all sort of planning exercises. And this almost micromanagement works because that way we can ensure that the home you're going to live in is built right. As you run your business, you think of values, and where do those values come from? Values come from your family. Growing up, watching my dad work so hard in the fields. 40 degrees, summer days, and he's sweating it out in the fields. Still finding time for his family. My mom, all the charitable efforts that my mom made, taking care of elders and others in need. Those things inspire you. Sometimes as parents, we may not think our kids are watching or noticing such things, but they always get noticed. So I always say, if you take care of your parents, you're investing in your future because your kids are watching you taking care of your parents, and then they will take good care of you. So family is where you get all the inspirations in life, and your parents kind of become your role models and older siblings. In our business, we worked together as a family when we started. Everybody participated. My sister quit her job, took up accounting, which was not an easy task. My wife quit her job and helped with a lot of business development stuff. We all didn't have experience of how to run a business. We had courage and strength and togetherness, and we did it. Our kids helped. Our kids were all under the age of 10 at that time, and they all participated in estimating and doing tasks and helping. So, family means a lot. And I think it relates to, we were able to translate that success of family into our company where, we are one family and our turnovers are less, and people like to work with us because we like to work with everybody that comes on board, and we find spaces and places for everybody to work. So ultimately, we can count on our families. We can count on those loved ones to stand behind you in the time of trouble. And don't be afraid of making sacrifices. There were days where my kids probably needed me, and I was probably doing business. Those days come and go. As long as it's not absurd, you can make up for those lost times. But no success without sacrifice.